Hi, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. This is for Gemini. And just before I hit the record button, I heard something about pendulum, and I don't know, maybe it just needs to be seen. We'll figure that out as we move along. Equilibrium, not swinging one direction or the other too far, stability, and embodying both and everything in between. And it's going to bring stability. It's like you're having one way or the other way. No, it's all the way, all the way, all the way through. No idea what any of that means. But I was asked to start the deck with this. Start the read with this for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, all that kind of fun stuff. And some of the signs I've been getting that the cross watchers need to not be cross watching, and I'm not getting that here. So that's good. Not good to spy, y'all. I know we get curious, but sometimes we need to just leave it alone, right? So for Gemini, next 2 weeks, this is timeless. Abundance. Oh my gosh. There you go. What are we having an abundance of? In the picture, there's an abundance of food. Money is in the background. Gems, precious stones, artifacts here of gold. These are energetic aspects, though. And it's like there needs to be a better relationship with these things. If you're struggling with maybe overindulging in food, or maybe overindulging in spending, or even hoarding money, that can be an issue. Hoarding any kind of wealth. It's good to have some sort of balance, because the abundance is not what you have, it's what you're able to share. Don't obviously give more than you have, which most of us do anyway. That's why we have loans, right? Well, when we are in this mode of abundance and true abundance, the sun, 44, the sun is here with us today. So for Gemini, it's about balancing that abundance with that sun. And vulnerability came into my head, and strength, and not flaunting it. She's in a very vulnerable position. The lion has a great deal of strength. And it's about being who you are in vulnerability, but it's also about coming together, bringing all of these aspects of self together. Yeah. Temperance. Yeah, it's about that temperance. So the lion is strength, and temperance is, that scale may to some look like it's out of balance, but it's not really. Sometimes things look a little off kilter or out of balance when they're not. It's just a matter of our perception or perspective, maybe. This has got something to do with money, though. See, and this is maybe the pendulum as a reminder of having that, realizing that we're not always going to have equanimity or equality. This isn't about physical wealth. It is about spiritual wealth. It is about spiritual and emotional strength and maturity. That lion there is not a lion cub. That is a full-blown mane-bearing lion. So what else can the original source, the original one, and the original word have for us today, or Gemini? Because there is some sort of an untapped abundance here or something. It is realized. Okay, so you know that you have this. What is it that Gemini needs to know, or really what is going to be helpful? Not even a need. The magic key: first think of what you want to do, then take some steps. Intention and action are key. There's something about circumventing, because when you put a key in, you're going to turn it and it's going to go around and you're going to pull. So it's something about us being able to turn something around to our benefit. But it's going to take some thought. It's going to take some balance. It's going to happen quick, though. Once we make this decision, it's going to be a lot of fun. Look at this. We have 3 butterflies here. 1, 2, 3. What else? Sacred geometry. Sacred geometry for Gemini. Next 2 weeks, it's timeless. I don't think I mentioned that, but you're going to find this when you need it, when it's going to be most helpful to you, when you're going to be most open to receiving the information. Oh, sorry. Sometimes that will happen where I won't be able to pick up the ones right on the board or right on the table. And that's what I'm supposed to have here. Wow. Wow. Universal love. That's the one that's flipped up. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other and to our planet and to the whole existence of itself. So this is where all of this comes in. And if you need to stop the video to take that in, that frequency in that image is going to be extremely helpful. Take a screenshot of it if you need to. But that is about universal love, all of this. And it's not just outside of us. We have to have a universal type love for self. I think there's a lot of self-deprecation out there, and it seeps into us. It's, subliminally projected onto us. I took a little sip of my ginger lime water. Yeah, and we have the authority. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. We have this authority. We have that authority. The frequency. Wow, magic. This is really incredible. The magic, and I feel like it goes with the abundance. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. Wow. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. That takes strength and temperance. That to me is strength. It takes a positive attitude too. That's pretty cool. Oh, what did it say? What did it say here? It said, all that is required for this magic is our belief in their manifestation. And what is this? Belief. We need to pull ourselves up by our little old bootstraps. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. Wow. That is phenomenal. Okay, so here's something interesting. 44, this is card number 44, this is card number 44, and this is card 11. Look it up for whatever you're thinking of at this point in time. This will manifest the change. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. So this is about the inward and the outward, and acknowledging both for the strength that they embody when we take them in and utilize them to the benefit and the grace and good of all. Weehaw. That was pretty intense. I'm just saying. Yowza, realization. What did that say? That said release, and we can appreciate. I think we realize that when it's within ourselves. And that is a realization. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. And I don't typically say world. I typically say in this realm. Wow, that's like powerful. So this is all about realizing who we are intrinsically. And now I'm seeing this. When we have all of these good and wonderful things, what it takes is this is all of this is the thought process, the strength building, all of that, the spiritual grounding, realizing who and what we are. Here comes the divine masculine, and the divine masculine is that of action. So now that we have, and planning and structure, right? The frequency of divine masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. Notice the number 22. Okay. Wowzers. That is it. Holy cannoli, Gemini. What a powerful reading. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're looking for solutions to maybe some of the questions that you may have gained here, how they connect you to yourself, and maybe some of the things that you're able to or want to manifest in your life, please do like, share, and subscribe, but also reach out to me. My contact details are below, and you can request an invitation to the solutions group. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a dynamic and fantabulous day. And I will see you on the flip side. Bye.